because not only is there rain and wind all over the place for a storm that wasn't even supposed to be coming here since early this afternoon when they said it wasn't coming anymore. All of a sudden there's like rain and wind everywhere, and the hurricane is like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of miles offshore. Like, it didn't even hit Cuba yet or Haiti, and we're getting the rain. And just this afternoon they said it wasn't gonna come, or there wasn't any potential for it to come. So this is crazy. But anyways, I almost didn't make it home because I can't put on the defroster in my car. Every time I turn on the AC, my car immediately shuts off. I think it's the AC compressor, and according to Google, for me to get that fixed is going to be in the 700s, which I obviously cannot afford right now. So I can't put on the defroster when it's raining, and I can't drive with it raining outside. So I'm supposed to be at work at 5 in the morning at my other job. If it's raining when I wake up, I can't go because I can't drive, and I don't have any money to buy any more like hurricane supplies. I kind of like dipped into the little bit that I did get because I didn't think it was coming anymore. But I got like some Vienna sausages, like some canned food, and my back. And I got some chips. I know it's not like the most attractive, and some fruits in the can. I got that too, and I know it's not the most attractive food for a storm, but now I feel like I'm unprepared, because the last time we got hit by a big hurricane, we lost all of our power, we ran out of food, and it was not pretty. Oh, and gas. We ran out of gas, so I hardly have any gas in my car. I hardly have any food, hardly have any money.
Beautiful people, so if you guys don't know, it's the day before the hurricane. Oh my gosh, like, I'm not talking about the Hurricanes game, y'all, I'm talking about the hurricane. So if you guys haven't experienced a hurricane, you might experience with us. I'm actually doing a collab with We Dishing It, which features Tiffany, which is Pretty in Purple, and Carolyn. And right now we're on our way to get gas. Yesterday we got gas from Mark's car, and we were at Target. I couldn't really vlog because, you know, it was kind of chaotic. But like I kind of interrupt Mark, like he was saying, before like a hurricane comes, it's like pretty outside, it's sunny, hot, everything looks beautiful before the storm, you know. And right now, like Mark was saying, it's like windy now, and it's cloudy outside. And what you were saying, I'm so sorry to rudely interrupt you.
It just, you can feel it in the air now, like it's getting windy a little bit, and it's you know, now it's getting dark outside, so you can just sense it in the air. I mean, anybody from South Florida, you know, me being from Miami, I've dealt with hurricanes my entire life, so this is something not new to me at all.
Oh no, this is the gas station line. Oh no.
It's something that I'm used to, so you know, it's one of those things, man. You just deal with it the best you can. But I will tell you one thing, I would much rather deal with, you know, hurricanes than tornadoes or earthquakes any day of the week. So,
and just letting you know,
why are all these people leaving the line like that?
Just letting you know, when you're dealing with a hurricane, you're gonna deal with long lines. I mean, the line that we're at right now is not bad at all. Compared to yesterday, it was ridiculous. Like, I'm not sure we will pass the one by our house, but that line was, even from this morning when I was going to work, it was. And I left the house around like 7:40ish or whatever to go to Publix, and Publix was popping like it was a party. And usually Publix in the morning is dead. And I'm like, that line was long. I'm like, oh my gosh. And I know, I mean, we've been through hurricanes before, but I mean, like, dang, like that line was long. If I pass by any gas stations, I mean, let me see if I can show you guys, but it's not that bad.
Why go to a starter in that situation? Because it doesn't matter, and even going to a starter, Ubaldo Jimenez in that situation.
but it's not that bad. And getting water, like I have a little clip, like there's like no bread, no water. Not even almond milk. There's hardly anything. And there's crazy people. You might get in fights. You just have to be very calm and patient. And that's what the news people always tell you. Be calm and patient. Don't be rowdy, you know. Just be I'm cool. Like, I'm like, this ain't nothing. Like, this ain't nothing but a chicken wing. You're like, to me, it's nothing. I'm not sweating about it. Are you sweating? Are you sweating?
I just hope and pray, you know, that everybody's safe. Nothing really happens to nobody. Unfortunately, I heard
11 people died.
Yeah, I don't know if this is accurate or not, as far as if it was in Haiti or in other countries combined. But I think what I saw on the news was 11 people in Haiti unfortunately passed away. So, you know, rest in peace to all the victims in Haiti, if I read that accurately, or any other countries that were like Cuba, you know, Jamaica, the Bahamas. I just hope everybody's okay, man. I hope, you know, everybody's taking precaution. You never want to take a hurricane lightly. Do what you need to do to be safe. And once again, my thoughts and condolences go out to all the families that unfortunately lost loved ones due to Hurricane Matthew, man.
Yes. And another thing, you always have to make, this is Nashir's, of course, first hurricane. And this is my first hurricane without my family. I'm always with my mommy and daddy. And this is our first family hurricane together. Here, me, Mark, and Nashira. So it's something, you know, first time for everything, something new. But other than that, you just have to make sure, like I said, you have to make sure with baby girl, we have to make sure that she has her baby water, baby food, she has her baby juice, so she's stocked. We're stocked too. It's just me getting my little gas because my gas is just a little below E. But if I see anything crazy, I'll make sure I record it for you guys. All right, stay beautiful and handsome too.
So it looks like the storm is gonna hit, and that means I'm probably not gonna have any power, which means this video is probably not gonna be up for a few weeks or months.
World. That was so dirty. Oh my god. No.
Pick something.
I said fruit snacks. No more. No more portable power. Okay, so right now I am trying to figure out what an what is it again? An ensemble member is. There's little lines from the storm, but it's like all over us right now, so it's a little concerning. I was checking on the storm. Still looks like it's headed in our direction. They were expecting it to go down to a category 3. That has not happened yet. It's still category 4, and it's still in the same path. So I have to, when I get off of work, I have to start preparing for the storm. So I have to go out and start buying stuff like grill food, and I have to fill up on gas. And got off of work and I was heading to the gym, but I decided not to go because the gas stations are like packed. There's like lines down the street and back. So I'm getting a little nervous. I'm hearing that they've already run out of gas. A lot of gas stations have already run out of gas. So I was gonna run out and get it since I'm on a quarter tank and there probably won't be any gas tomorrow. So I'm just gonna try and do it now to get it out of the way. Hashtag Florida problems. Y'all probably can't see this, but there are at least, the very least, 7 cars in front of me to get gas. There's probably more.
I'll probably be sitting here until I run out of gas to get gas. For those who don't know this ordeal, if you don't live in Florida or any of those areas that constantly get threatened by big storms every season, since when a hurricane hits us, most of the time our power goes out, and when the power goes out, it's very hard for the gas stations to give us gas. Because of that, people run out of gas, and that's why people try to stock up on gas before the storm comes. So this is what we have to go through every single time there is a big storm in the ocean. I put $25 in, so I'm hoping that it fills it all the way to full. If not, I'm making another trip back in there. It's pretty full. That'll do. Calm before the storm. As they always say, I just have to bring these things in because we're not allowed to leave these things on the patio for obvious reasons. By the time I get home today, it's probably going to be already raining and very windy. So I'm doing it now since I'm on my way to work. So this is where I usually park my car. It's not really close to any trees except for that one, but I can like move it over here. But I really want to rush home so I can try and take up this parking space over here because there's no trees there. And I of course don't want trees falling onto my car, so hopefully I leave work early. Mark is laughing at me, but good morning. Well, it's not even good morning, good afternoon. What time is it? What time? Oh, it is morning. Good morning. So the hurricane is nearby, and right now we are not experiencing anything dramatic. It's a little breezy. My mom said where they're at, it's windy and rainy and stuff like that, but outside is perfectly fine. Nothing bad, but we'll keep you updated. More to come. I'm not sure if any of my coworkers are at work, but I'll be there. I'll be there as long as the weather is perfect, because it's like looking so good outside right now. Hey perps! So I forgot to take you guys with me when I actually ended up going to work. I said if the weather was okay, I would still go, and it was until like 12:30, and I left because it started raining. But I'm home now, and it's like it's almost 2 o'clock, and right now it's not looking so bad out here. So yeah, so this is the weather. This is what it's looking like. You can see the wind is starting, and it's kind of cool out here too. It's very weird for it to be cool, but my bet is that that's the only tree that's gonna be left standing in the end. Jasmine thinks this tree is gonna stand. She has no chance, and it's raining, so I'm going back in the house now. That's how quickly it starts. So tell me how the storm is basically on the whole state of Florida right now.
It's very windy, very rainy out.
But this is what outside looks like. Does that make any sense to you? All we got is a nice breeze and a few raindrops from this weather. But it still does feel really good out here. My tree's still standing, but then again, everybody's tree is still standing. Except for the one, it's a huge tree that fell in Miami, and Miami's getting less of the effects than where I stay. They got, huh? One tree fell, and Miami's making news.
My tree is down there. One of my trees is down there. My other tree is here. I got that tree and this tree.
I'm still gonna win this. That tree's going down. Okay, so we're seeing a little bit of activity, but obviously can't be that bad since our guy's driving down the street.
And this guy too.
Now I wish I had like the guts of these people. Oh, the rain's starting again. Apparently it's starting to pick up now, and I can see from inside,
You're
but
a liar.
Those clouds from over there is no joke.
It's getting dark.
You could see, like, it like coming in. Like, gosh, I hope those are tornado clouds. Actually. Oh, I thought I was hearing trains. They always say beware of the train noises. Yeah, because usually train noises are tornadoes. Look, that's crazy though.
Cow, a barn.
Oh my gosh, look at how fast the clouds are moving.
The barn, the hay,
I don't know why we're outside. Like, people we're not supposed to be doing this right now. This is very dangerous. Don't do this. Don't do this at home, kids.
It's gonna get bad now.
No, we shouldn't. I just said we shouldn't be out here.
I want to be out here. Let me go. Let me run.
Those
down the
clouds are
stairs real
moving
quick.
so fast. You can't even see it on camera, but you have to trust me how fast they're moving. And they're really gray, and it's appearing like nice white clouds on camera, but it's not. It's like really gray clouds. Oh my gosh, this looks so scary. Okay, so it's getting a little bad now. A little.
And then
My tree's still gonna be standing though. So since we're losing daylight, this is probably going to be the last footage of this storm. I have to explain to them why we don't have not symptoms. The reason why the storm isn't as bad as they originally predicted, because it's starting to go a little bit more north instead of east, like at the last minute. So that's why we're not getting like a direct hit, which is really good. But we're still a little concerned because, well, first it seems like it's getting really bad again, and I'm gonna go back in. But they're expecting it to go all the way up the coast of Florida, hit a little bit of Georgia, South Carolina, and possibly North Carolina, and then come back and hit us again. But they're saying that it's going to be a smaller storm. One of the guys is saying it's a depression, but according to Google, they're expecting it to be a tropical storm. So we'll see. Everything they've said about the storm has been completely wrong, so I don't really trust them too much right now. And it's getting extremely dark, extremely quickly. And I think I'm hearing thunder, and we're going. Oh yeah, we're going. We're going. Hey guys, so right now it is 8 o'clock, and Hurricane Matthews, it didn't do any much damage to us because it was far out east. So all that we're getting here on the west side is just like winds and rain. I mean, I could show you outside. It's dark, of course. The door is locked. That's all that we're getting over here. So we're lucky that we didn't get any damage, and it's a category 4. So people out there was really panicking and everything, but we're good. So I hope that you guys have a wonderful night, and hopefully you guys never have to experience a real hurricane, because it's not pretty. I mean, I experienced Hurricane Andrew, but I was little, and I experienced Hurricane Wilma, and I was like in the 10th. I don't know, I was in high school. I was in high school. That's all I remember. I was in high school for Hurricane Wilma. But yes, so have a wonderful night and stay safe.
Hey dumplings, this is Carolyn. This is 2 days after Hurricane Matthew. Thank the Lord we are safe and sound. Some of you may not know that we are based out of Florida. Just to give you a heads up, it didn't touch majority of the parts of Florida. We are among them that, there was no power outage, no flooding or anything like that. So we do thank the Lord that we were spared and we are safe. On to it though. That was very crazy, because listening to the news, a lot of people were like, oh, you're gonna die, or it's gonna devastate Florida. And I was like, oh no. Getting gas was hectic in some places. Going to Publix or Walmart was very hectic. A lot of shelves were bare. Water was scarce, but we did pull through. I almost argued with somebody because the fact that there was some issues getting through the lines at Publix and Walmart and stuff like that. But I just want to say, when it comes on to natural disasters, I myself try not to wait until something happens. I try to year round keep canned goods on hand, keep water on hand, make sure my gas is always full. Even if it drops half, make sure you fill it back up. So when a natural disaster happens, you won't have to scramble and run and fare or anything like that. Thank you for joining me.